How you guys doing? At the beginning of every year, I like to do a full collection video. And I'm gonna have to split this video into multiple parts, because I have so much. Let me explain something to you guys. I have 1,000 plus movies. To pull out every single one of these movies would take me literally hours, and then I'd have to put them all back and all that, and it takes about the time takes me to record a full collection video. 5 hours. That's right, 5 hours, if not more. I guarantee it would be more now because I have more movies, and I always get more movies. Guess what I did yesterday? Bought more movies. Every day it happens. I'm gonna go to the store today, probably buy some more movies. So I'm a collector. You never stop. But let's start with my DVDs. I'm just gonna do one video spotlighting all my DVDs. I shortened down my DVD section actually a lot. I used to have a lot more. But then I did a purging of my DVDs. And the reason why I did that is because I'm a Blu-ray and 4K guy. That's not to say I won't own DVDs, but the reality is DVDs take up 10 times more space than Blu-rays and 4Ks do. I think people don't realize this, but this DVD case, I could probably fit 2 Blu-rays in the spot of one DVD case, to be honest. And so that's a lot of Blu-rays when we're talking like 50 plus DVDs. At least I think there's 50 plus. I don't even know. And we also talk DVD box sets, things like that. So yeah, I'm just saying, even though people like to argue Blu-ray and DVD are kind of equal, and not in quality sense, but in the sense of like packaging, they're really not. These things are taller. They take up a little bit more space. And yeah, I had to purge it because I own too many DVDs that I watched one time and never wanted to watch again. And I still own a lot of those DVDs too, actually, now. But I'm okay with the ones I have. These are my necessity ones that if, like, there's a couple of these that aren't so much necessities. But for the most part, most of these are like, I could not get rid of these if someone put a gun in my head. I would die. Not literally. Alright, let's get into my DVDs. I'm going to start with this first shelf here and pull off. Let's actually start with the Blu-ray box set that I put here. Just because of its odd shape, it really fits on the shelf. This is a Blu-ray box set. They are doing a standard version, so if you really hated the Scooby Doo Haunted House Blu-ray set, they have one up for pre-order. It's like $45, and it's in a standard Blu-ray case. Something like this. Batman Beyond, something similar to that kind of packaging. But I really like this set. I bought this. I love this, and I rarely watch these episodes because of how awful the actual disc packaging is. But I love Scooby Doo, so I had to have that. Pull off the rest of this top shelf here. All right. So we have Adventure Time, the complete series, which I cannot wait for Distant Lands to come out on Blu-ray. Didn't think that was going to happen, but they announced it. March, definitely going to pre-order that. Love Adventure Time. Incredible show. We have Ninja Turtles. This is the 80s Turtles complete series. And then we got The Happy Days. This is just seasons 1 through 6. And to be honest, I'm really sad that they don't have the rest of the show out on DVD. Like, you can't buy the rest of the seasons of the show. I get it's nobody's favorite era of the show, but it's kind of ridiculous. There should never be a show that's missing seasons on DVD. All shows should be put out in their entirety. I don't know. Then we have Rocky and Bullwinkle, some classic animation right there. That's the complete series. Then I have Animaniacs, the complete series. I wish they'd done Peaky and the Brain like this animated series, but they never did. Love those series. One of my favorites, Shout Factory kind of box sets. One of the very few I own on DVD anyways. Welcome Back, Kotter. Very funny show. Love that show. We have Thundercats. I don't like Thundercats, to be honest. I bought this wanting to watch the show and realized I don't actually like Thundercats, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe I'll sell that eventually. Simpson Season 1. I'm missing a lot of seasons of The Simpsons, but 3. I have 4. I have 5. I'm trying to get to the lower shelf, so we're just going to go through these really quick. Then I have the Monsters. This is the complete series. Love the Monsters. I think they'll do a Blu-ray at some point, but for right now I have it on DVD. Boondock Seasons 1 and 2. Wish they put out a complete series box set of all that. I'm missing the last 2 seasons there. Land Before Time, all 14 movies. I love Land Before Time. I do own the first one on Blu-ray, but the rest of the sequels are not on Blu-ray. Wish that set had come with the series as well, but did not. Courage the Cowardly Dog. The complete series, absolutely love that. The first 100 episodes of SpongeBob. Need to get the next 100 episodes. But this is the best collection of SpongeBob episodes you will ever buy. The reason why is it is seasons 1 through 5. And seasons 1 through 3 are widely declared as the best era of the show. They're when the creator worked on the show. It was, he never actually truly left the show, but he wasn't, a creative voice in it the same way he was back then. And, the show went downhill from there, but seasons 4 and 5 are also declared as not that bad compared to what comes later. It's like later areas of the show that are highly declared its worst. So it started with seasons 4 and 5, but not as bad. The Jetsons complete series. I do own the Warner Archive Blu-ray season 1 that they put out. The Jackass 7 movie collection. I know some of these on Blu-ray, but most of them aren't. And you can get this collection for like $10. I think at one point I saw this on sale for like $7, which for like 7 movies, that's a damn good deal. Danny Phantom, the complete series. Angry Beavers, the complete series. At-Real Monsters, the complete series. I watched this for the first time. Did not really care for it too much, but it is okay. Star Trek, the motion picture, the director's cut. Now, you can get the motion picture on 4K, Blu-ray, DVD. Well, 4K and Blu-ray is really what matters when we're talking about this. But the director's cut, you cannot. And I forget why. You can look up the reason. But there's some reason why they can't remaster. And it's going to cost them millions of dollars to do that. Which is unfortunate. Because this is considered the widely superior cut of the movie. So, the thing. Even when they show the motion picture in theaters, they don't show the director's cut. Because they couldn't remaster it. So what you would be doing is you're showing like a DVD copy. And you don't really want to show something like that in that theater, I mean, not actually a DVD copy, but you know what I mean. The Abyss on DVD. Incredible movie. Where's my 4K at, James Cameron? He says it's coming. I don't believe him. Scrubs Season 1. Because I've been waiting for Abyss 4K for a long time. And yes, I need to get the rest of the season of Scrubs. This is a documentary called Rivers and Tides. Working with Time. This is like a documentary that I bought at the Dollar Tree. It's actually really neat, and if you ever see this one, I highly recommend it. It's really cool. You pull it out here. It's an old book. Nothing too fancy about the book on the outside, but you get a disc in there. You actually get 2 discs, and then you get some pictures and stuff. It's kind of neat. Really cool documentary. It's very good, actually. Definitely recommend picking that one up. If you ever see that one, I've only seen it once, though, so I don't know how often they are available. Some titles, how often they're available by how often you actually see them. Sesame Street spoofs. I need to watch this. Bought that at the Dollar Tree. Definitely worth a pickup. J.R. Tolkien, The Master of the Ring. This is another Dollar Tree pickup. Has a booklet inside, a CD, and a DVD. And it's an OK documentary. I think it's a Questar documentary, and Questar doesn't really put out great documentaries, to be honest. So, the Ben Stiller Show. Caddyshack 2, which I have a sneaking suspicion that at one point we will get a Warner Archive DVD or Blu-ray. I'm guessing Blu-ray. I would assume Blu-ray. Caddyshack is such a big name that it makes sense. I know Caddyshack 2 is not a good movie, but I think Caddyshack will come to Blu-ray at some point, and I hope it does, because I hate these Winter Weather Snappers cases. Good Guys Wear Black, a Chuck Norris movie. And then The Volunteers, a Tom Hanks movie. And it's weird that Tom Hanks movie is not on Blu-ray, but it's true, it's not on Blu-ray. So I hate snapper cases, and any of those movies that are owned by Warner Brothers, they tend to reprint them back, either through one of archive DVDs, because you actually get in a DVD case, or they try to do it in Blu-ray. So we'll see. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Turtles is right here. These are 2 DVDs I own, because I really like that show, and it's a good show. And then I have Turtles Forever, which is the 2003 special where they crossed over with the 80s Turtles. SpongeBob, the musical live on stage. If you can't tell, I like SpongeBob. Are You Afraid of the Dark? These are seasons 1 and 2 of the newest series, which I quite enjoy. It's actually pretty good if you're a fan of the original. I'm not a huge fan of the original, and I still like it. Harriet the Spy. I think that one's going to come to Blu-ray. Since Good Burger came to Blu-ray, I'm sure this is going to happen. Snow Day. This is a bad movie, but I don't know. I have it, I guess. Rugrats Trilogy. This is, out of all the Nickelodeon stuff that they could have put on Blu-ray, like in terms of their movies that are not on Blu-ray, Rugrats is number 1. I know they announced Jimmy Neutron, which I'm definitely going to pre-order. I'm not pre-ordering it right now because it doesn't come out till March, so I'm just going to wait a little bit and then pre-order it. But I did pre-order the Barnyard Blu-ray, which I had on DVD, and that's coming out in January, and I'm definitely excited to talk about that when it shows up in mail. We got Going South, Jack Nicholson on Blu-ray, which is a great movie, and I think Paramount's definitely going to put that one on Blu-ray. They seem to be putting out a lot of titles that weren't on Blu-ray, for the first time. Son-in-Law with Pauly Shore, a fun Pauly Shore comedy. In the Army Now, some more Pauly Shore there. Jack, this is a Francis Ford Coppola movie. It's his worst movie, and the only reason I have it is because I want to own all of his movies. And then we have House Guest, Phil Hartman, Sinbad comedy from the 90s. It's fun. We have What About Bob on Blu-ray, or not Blu-ray, DVD, which... Crazy there's no Blu-ray for What About Bob, but fun movie. One of the better Bill Murray comedies of its era. Bubble Boy, fun movie. Not a good movie. Nothing to Lose. I have this movie just because I like Martin Lawrence, and he's funny. I miss Martin Lawrence. I know he came back with Bad Boys for Life and stuff, and that's cool. Miss him though. I wish he was in more things. We all kind of miss that Martin Lawrence, don't we? Then we have Up Close and Personal. And we have 3 Fugitives, Martin Short movie. Is it crazy that Turner and Hooch has never been on Blu-ray? I think so. Captain Ron on DVD. Great Kurt Russell movie that's a lot of fun if you've never seen it. Kind of one of his underrated movies. Because it's not one of his best movies at all, but it's a fun one. Splash, still can't believe that one's never gotten Blu-ray. 3 Men and a Baby and 3 Men and a Little Lady, the sequel to 3 Men and a Baby, that's the 2-pack there. The Village, can we all be in awe that The Village has never received a Blu-ray release? Come on, how big of a name M. Night Shyamalan still is. I know he had some rough spots and he's still not making good movies with old, but I don't know. Brave Little Toaster. And then some random just Disney Channel shows, Lab Rats and Austin Alley, that I just have because I remember watching them as a kid and I want to have them. Not really good movies. Halloween Town 1 and 2. And then the other sequels as well. I have all the Halloween Town movies. Tower of Terror. This is the TV movie that they did. The Incredible Journey. The original. That, a lot of you guys who are younger probably know Homeward Bound and... that's the one that came before Homeward Bound. Homeward Bound's actually a remake of that movie. So, I say that like I'm an old man, because I didn't grow up with either version, but, geez Louise. I have all the Lego Star Wars DVDs they put out. We have Lego Star Wars The Empire Strikes Out, Lego Star Wars The Yoda Chronicles, and then I have Lego Star Wars The New Yoda Chronicles, Lego Star Wars Droid Tales. I really love Star Wars, so bear with me. Lego Star Wars The Freemaker Adventures Season 2. Now, Season 1 I do have, but it's on Blu-ray. Phineas and Ferb Star Wars. Resistance Season 1. And that's the only season they put out on DVD, even though there's 2 seasons and they could just put out one more. Just one more and finished it off, but they didn't do that. Which, I hate when they do that. But we could have had the complete series on DVD, but nope. Didn't happen. Garfield, some CGI movies. These were actually written by Jim Davis, the creator of Garfield, but they're actually terrible. And then you have the 9 Lives special that they did, and some of the seasons of Garfield and Friends. And then we have the holiday specials. I love Garfield, so there you go. Banjo the Woodpile Cat in A Troll in Central Park. Which I have those because I'm a big fan of Don Bluth, and those were... One's a short film he did, and then one's a movie that was not good of his that he did. But Once Upon a Forest, kind of underrated little movie. Home Alone 3, terrible movie. Idiocracy, pretty underrated Mike Judge movie. Love that movie. True Lies, James Cameron. Where is my damn Blu-ray? Some Woody Allen movies with Radio Days. These are all Dollar Tree pickups. I don't even know how you say this one, but yeah. Stardust Memories. We have the Purple Rose of Carino. I think that's how you say that. Apologize, I said that wrong. Vampire's Kiss with Nicolas Cage. Canadian Bacon. Some John Candy. And Elvis as Kid Galahad. I love Elvis, so don't tell Mom the babysitter's dead. Please give us a Blu-ray of this movie. I absolutely adore this movie, and I want more people to check it out. Now we have some Warner Archives. We have Wallflower, which is okay, nothing special. O'Shaughnessy Boy, or however you say that. We have Denzel in Distress. And then we have the Bowery Boys, volumes 1 through 4. Kind of, you know, Abbott and Costello. I forget how to say their names, but, you know, that kind of type stuff. A little bit older than that, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I've actually never seen any of Abbott and Costello. I forget how to say their names, but again, yeah, don't persecute me in the comments. Jack Frost and Christmas Vacation 2. You know, some Christmas movies that were like $3 at Walmart, and I bought them. So, Dennis the Menace, super underrated movie. Hope we get a Blu-ray. This 4-pack, which I really only have for Dennis the Menace Strikes Back, which is a sequel to Dennis the Menace. Quest for Camelot, which is a terrible movie, but I don't know why. I like certain things about it. And Cats Don't Dance, which is a great movie. So, and then this Ben Stiller movie 4-pack, which I have only for the movie Envy. The rest of the movies are all movies that you can buy on Blu-ray, so I'm not even going to pay any attention to that. Follow That Bird. If you want to know movies that make me cry, Follow That Bird with Big Bird is one of them. Looney Tunes Rabbit's Run. Hey There, It's Yogi Bear, which is a great movie. We're going to go through these Scooby Doo movies real quick. 13 Ghosts and the 13 Ghosts movie. We have Batman the Brave and the Bold crossover movie. The Gourmet Ghost movie. The Zombie Island movies. Happy Halloween. The King Arthur movie. And the Courage the Cowardly Dog movie. So there's all the Scooby Doo movies that have, I guess, come out in the last 4 or 5 years. Green Eggs and Ham, Season 1. We Bare Bears, the movie. Love the show. Wish they'd done some DVDs of the show. Over the Garden Wall, fantastic. Absolutely adore that show. Basketball Diaries. Never seen this movie. Definitely need to watch that. Smokey and the Bandit 7 movie collection. Now, the first 3 movies are on Blu-ray, and the first one's on 4K even. But there's the later TV movie sequels or not, so I have the 7 movie collection because it was just cheaper to buy a 7 movie collection for $10 than buy all the sequels individually, and it saves a lot of space. So K9 DVD of the 3 movies. Never seen these movies. I'm gonna have to check those out. Casper: A Spirited Beginning. I have that because I have the Casper movie, and that's technically like a prequel / sequel type deal. Witch's Night Out, fun Halloween special. Godzilla, the animated series. I have a soft spot for 98, and most of it comes from this series because it's actually not that bad. So, The Critic, incredible show. Absolutely adore The Critic. Dilbert, one of my favorite cartoons of all time. The Tick, absolutely adore The Tick. The cartoon, but the Patrick Warburton series, not so much. But it was like $4. And I have that now. Go, pretty underrated movie. I hope Mill Creek, steps up from doing this on DVD and puts it on Blu-ray. I'm sure somebody will put it on Blu-ray, is all I know. Top Cat and Top Cat Begins. These are like Mexican Top Cat movies I bought at the Dollar Tree because I like Top Cat. And they're awful, but I don't know. I like him. And then someone gave me these My Little Pony seasons, and to be honest, I'm a Friendship is Magic fan, so because friendship is magic. Just always remember that. Sesame Street's old school, like these are 70s and 60s volumes of Sesame Street, so I have those. Street Fighter Alpha, the movie, kind of a bad movie, but if you're like a fan of the games, it's fun. But I've like never played more than one game, and I don't know like any of the lore, and so I was just royally confused throughout the entire runtime of that movie. Take Me Home, Country Roads. This is a lame movie, but it's a John Denver movie, and it was kind of fun to watch, so I watched it. Bought that at the Dollar Tree. Cobra Kai Seasons 1 and 2 on DVD. Never understood why these aren't on Blu-ray, because, have you guys ever thought about this? When a new movie that it came out in recent times, or TV show, doesn't come out on Blu-ray, that basically means that, so like, let's say a movie was made in 2020, and they put out the movie on DVD, and they don't put out a Blu-ray. That means that thing was made in HD, and what they did is they purposely downgraded it just to put it on a DVD disc. Like, they had to go in and downgrade the quality. And I think that's just disgusting to me, but this is the only way to get the show, so I have it. And I did pre-order Season 3, so that's coming, I believe, actually Tuesday. So, at the time of recording this video. Kermit Swamp Years on the prequel. If you ever want to know the mystical origins of Kermit the Frog, there you go. The Power of Grayskull, the definitive history of He-Man, the Masters of the Universe. Incredible He-Man documentary that I bought at the Dollar Tree. Some ESPN documentary that I forget how to say it. It's Evaluate. I think that's how you say it. Great documentary, actually. And then we have The Hillside Stranger, which is actually a pretty decent horror movie. And then we have this Van Halen Rarities, live rarities. I bought that at a thrift shop sealed. I don't think it's an American release, but I guess we'll find out together. We will find out together. So let's start over here with the last 2 DVDs, and then I'm going to cut this video off, and we're going to dive into my Blu-ray box sets in the next video, and then probably after that, we'll get into just my Blu-rays behind me that you see there. So we have this All Together Now, a documentary about the Beatles. I'm a huge Beatles fan, so Pink Floyd's The Wall, the movie, which is incredible. Now, I do have the album as well, but, this is not a video about what albums I have. This is about what damn DVDs I have. But that's all my DVDs for this video. So guys, let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe. See you guys next time, and we'll talk to you guys later.